Hello, this is Remo here again. This devotion this morning for us is more of a practical devotion as against a theological one. A few weeks ago, we got the news of a BY missionary son, Elim, a young boy, probably 7 or 8, who fell off the balcony in an accident and died. Incidentally, the mother had lost her husband and the boy had lost the father a couple of years ago. We did have a bit of a discussion in our group, and one of the questions that I asked myself is, how do we react when tragedy strikes? What do we do when tragedy strikes? Well, let me try and get my own theological framework for a tragedy. To me, my foundational verse in my life has been Romans 8:28. So therefore, to me, theoretically, nothing that happens to me is a tragedy. Reality is, death hurts, and especially if it is someone close to you, it's even worse. And if it's a small boiler that dies to an accident, questions run in our head. So how do we react to a tragedy like that? Of course, yes, in my theory, in my head, I know that all things work together for good because I love the Lord and I'm called according to His purpose, according to Romans 8:28. But what is the role of helping a person who is struggling with the pain of a loss of a dear one or a loved one, or possibly a financial tragedy or even a emotional tragedy? Firstly and foremost, physical presence needs to be of priority for us. If we are close to the person physically when the person's tragedy is hit, pack everything, leave everything and go and be with the person. We live in an era of WhatsApp emoticons and WhatsApp GIF images where we send teary images or teary emoticons and we assume that we've done the job. But if a person has died and you're physically close to the person, go. Because it's incumbent on us, on Galatians 6:2, it says, carry one another's burden and therefore fulfill the law. And so therefore physically be present when they are hurt. Someone asked me when asked in the group, would the organization they worked for support them? Of course, whether it's a secular organization or a mission organization, most of us find support in that and they have some mechanisms for support. But as a Christian, our response needs to physically go. We need to get out of our comforts of our beds and our couches, and instead of just sending messages on Facebook or on WhatsApp or Signal or Insta or Snapchat, go. Secondly, make sure you pray for them and mobilize prayer. It's absolutely critical we do that. And third, practical way is, if you can, and if there's a need for finances, go out and do that. And foundationally, this is found in Galatians 6:2, which says, carry one another's burden, and doing so we fulfill the law. So may the Lord help us to be a physical support, a prayer support, and a financial supporter of people who are hurting and in need. And remember, there's nothing called a tragedy for us. That's the theory. But in reality, death hurts, separation hurts, emotional trauma hurts. So therefore, make sure we fulfill Galatians 6:2 in being physically present, prayerfully present, and financially present. God bless us.